Okay guys, the installation is finally done. I am now actually going to show you the completed installation. This is of course, well, it hasn't really been rehearsed. I haven't actually practiced this, but my phone is already in here. And this that I want to speak about. So let me just first input the key, because I know the Android startup is not instant. Switch off the light. No, switch on the light. The OBD2 connector is not yet plugged in. This is a Wi-Fi OBD2 connector. This will be covered in the next video, along with the software, where we actually do the setup of the whole unit, etc. I have my Dirty Coke handy, and at this point in time, let me think, am I thirsty or am I celebrating? I think I'm thirsty. Okay, now I'm actually going to switch off the light. The real reason is, I mean, you can see on the screen, you can see my reflection, and on the actual screen, without using a camera, you can't. It is one of those no glare or low glare or something along those lines, one of those kind of screens. So I am going to, that's why I'm filming this at night, so to just give you a bit more of an idea of what you're looking at. We'll go through the interfaces in a following video. For now, I just want to show actually that it works. So we're gonna go music. I'm just gonna turn the volume down a little bit. That's just to show that the music does work, which means that my aux cable works. Somewhere here there's, oh, hang on. Now you can go HD video. And you can go, I want to see some Ant-Man preview spelled with a UE at the end. That's fine. Play it. And you can actually choose the video player that you use here. This is the default one. So I'm just going to leave it default for the moment. And yeah, it works perfectly. The video quality is amazing. It really is HD. Let me see if we go back. Okay, that will be that's your default dashboard. And if you click, I think, somewhere on it, you actually get to the big dashboard. I hope the white balance will adjust. So you can see there that I actually have a parking brake warning and a no seatbelt warning, and this is all actually live. So if I open a door, it'll actually show me, switch off the light again, it'll actually show me that a door is open, and when I close it, it'll do that. Because this is such an integral part of the car, it also shows the current outside temperature and the current time. This actually syncs on the cell phone side of things, so I did not have to adjust this. Let me see if I can get out of here. It's a little bit difficult to get out of. There we go. Now here you can see 3 dots. Oh, don't let me down like that. Oh, I can use the iDrive to actually navigate this. Poof, there will be first one, second one will be music and video, and the third one will be the car. I think actually if I click on the car directly here, it might actually take me to my original CIC. Yes, it does. So there, I'm now using the iDrive again, the iDrive knob. So there's my original iDrive. This was one of the things that I was worried about, is I want to check this, specifically the oil level. Okay, well, measurement not possible at this time. That's fine. I haven't started the car yet. So far, no faults. So the whole thing really does integrate very well. The software will cover in another video. I'm now just going to hold in my menu button for 3 seconds just to take me back to the Android interface. And I'm just going to use the fact that it's a touchscreen. I'm not going to go into navigation or any of the settings on the side. But, oh yes, you can see car. I hope this thing focuses. Let me see if I can get it to focus. No, I can't get it to focus really. The car there is to return to your original interface. So if I touch car there, it'll just take me back to my original interface. And I have to hold menu in for 3 seconds, take me back to the Android. There's all sort of startup features and all sorts of things that you can choose. But for now, I am really, really happy with the interface. We'll cover the OBD2 Wi-Fi connector. We'll cover that later. I haven't plugged it in. Still sealed, but I'm guessing that it's just going to work. Let me just do the rest for now. We are actually going to start the car. Okay, I do have a service warning that I still have to actually get rid of. I'll do that via all the YouTube videos that cover this kind of stuff. So I'll just set it to a later date. What I wanted to do while I was in here is actually, again, just do the reverse camera again. Oh, it actually has some kind of a night vision, or it does enhance the view at night because I have no lights in the rear. And I can actually still see what is going on outside. The beep is obviously from the front, from my PDC. Just switch that off. That is nice that I'm actually able to switch it off. We'll cover all of these options at a later stage in the other video, but yes, that does work. The one thing that I did notice that is a little bit annoying for someone trying to make a video is that you cannot get out of that screen very easily, except for killing the screen and actually going out again. And that is it. Yes, guys, this really does work. I don't think I only have 14 liters of fuel in the car. Let me just switch on the lights. What about a quarter tank? This might need some calibration. I'll check that out at a later stage. Because also, if we go to apps and I actually find my... Oh yes, I wanted to also just show you guys the GPS test. So I do have full 3D fix, and actually the rest of the satellites do come up with time, but I mean, I'm in 3 meters accuracy plus minus 3 meters, even though it's like right down on the scale. Who cares? That works properly. Another satellite just popped up, another one. And so it'll populate the satellite. So at least I know that the position that I have. Let me just switch the light on. Down here for my GPS antenna, that is a good position. There's no problems there. What else did I want to cover? TPMS obviously works. I have to get an app that'll actually auto run all the apps that I want run when I start up the car, because you know, you don't want TPMS running only when you actually ran the app once. You want it running always. And we'll also cover this, the ADAS system, which is very important. Is actually saying that it's calibrating. I hope I can get into that. Let me see. ADAS calibrating. So I need to figure out how to do that. I have no idea currently. and we'll go through all the other apps or anything that is of interest anyways. But yeah, the screen works, the reverse works, everything works as advertised. I just need to play with it a bit for a week or so, and I will have a new video up for you guys just explaining all the things, especially this part, which is something that I didn't find a lot of, is when you go into let me just go back here. You go into settings and you go to the factory settings. Password is 1314. Enter. There is a shitload of options in the settings that I want to cover. I want to know what they do. Yeah, you can set vehicle stuff. This is where you actually set what your old screen will look like. So I found one that works for me. CAN protocol. Luckily, your choices will generally be limited. UI configuration. I've tried 5, 6, and 7. I'm currently preferring 7. I don't have a profile to import, but it does allow for that. Boot logo, I've actually changed that from the default. The default was that one there. Just said connected drive. Change it. I think I'm currently on BMW connected drive. You can do import as well, and that really is it. So I really want to go through all these settings and apps that I would recommend for you to use. My big thing is I have an SD card that I want to load music videos onto, and I want to make sure that the unit does read it correctly as a formatted FAT32 card, that it doesn't want to reformat it and go nuts. So we'll be testing all of that. But really, guys, that is it. This unit is absolutely awesome. I can't wait to get something like this, a digital dash, right in there. That's going to be probably another upgrade. Just for a bit of info on the assembly, I did have to remove the entire bracket and everything just to get my vent panel back in with the switch. And a weird one was that the cup holders have to be removed when you put the glove compartment or cubbyhole. When you put that back, these can't be actually installed. There's all sorts of little tabs at the top that rub against the cup holders, and you can't get the cubbyhole to install properly. So you rip out your cup holders again and then install the cubbyhole. I do have some problems currently. Is the cubbyhole doesn't soft open. Okay, or it does soft open, but incredibly slowly. I want to get that addressed. We'll get around to it. This cup holder that needed the most repairs also took a bit of a beating on its finish. We'll either clean that or repaint it. Whatever is wrong here, we'll fix that. And that is it. Oh yeah, the 40-minute install that turned into 3 weeks for my first video, excluding the intro. It's been a nightmare. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope that a lot of the advice that I give you helps you avoid the problems that I had. But the screen is really awesome. I mean, this is now a 12.3 inch screen, which on AliExpress is advertised to be for a E90 to E93, and then the 5 series, which I think is a E60, probably E61 for a station wagon. And it looks beautiful in the E90, but I can certainly see that it is not made for the E90. It is made for the E60. So I'll catch you guys next time when we cover the software of this little baby and all the settings. I'll play around with it for a week and then get back to you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side.